Up next, we have Taylor Swift, How Did It End? This was requested by Hey Jamie during our live stream. We live stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. EST, so feel free to tune in and hang out with us and request some of your own stuff and see it all happen live. Thank you so much for the request, Jamie. This is Taylor Swift, How Did It End? Official lyric video. Let's do it. Thank you, Jamie. First of all, sorry to pause so soon. It's a common theme with Taylor Swift, I feel like, where I pause in the first 10 seconds. I love the fact that we're starting with just like a nice ballad piano, but then we have multiple vocal takes happening, and then we're panning them left and right to really fill in the sound field here, because it's really so far just a piano, and so there's not much to the actual instrumental, but we have like, what you can do is you can record the same vocal line, whether it's a harmony or like actual lyrics, record it 3 times, and then pan 2 of the 3. Well, you pan one of them to the left, one of them far right, and that'll really make it sound big. And I love that we're starting that way. Normally, you wouldn't start that way. Normally, you would do it in the chorus, but a lot like Bon Iver, where that's always going on. I like that.
We hereby conduct this postmortem. He was a hothouse flower to my outdoorsman. Our maladies were such we could not cure them, and so a touch that was my birthright became foreign. Come one, come all, it's happening again. The empathetic hunger descends. We'll tell no one except all of our friends. We must know.
Hold on. We hereby conduct this post-mortem. He was a hothouse flower to my outdoorsman. Our maladies were such we could not cure them, and so a touch that was my birthright became foreign. Come one, come all, it's happening again. The empathetic hunger descends. We'll tell no one except all of our friends. We must know. Talk about some lyrics, dude. Maladies, hothouse flower, this post-mortem. Like, dude. But I guess when you are the one that writes your own songs, right? You actually are the main lyricist for all of your songs, and you've written well over 150 by now, right? This is where you end up. Top of your class, dude. Top of your class.
All of our friends, we must know. How did it end? We were blind to unforeseen circumstances. We learned the right steps to different dances.
We were blind to unforeseen circumstances. We learned the right step to separate dances. It's like, I was talking about it in the last reaction we did, where it's like, a good songwriter can take a basic topic, right, and find a way to describe it that is poetic. So rather than just saying like, you know, we just kind of fell apart, right? We were doing separate things. She brings in sayings, right? Like metaphors, or just like describes it so much, like more in depth in ways that you wouldn't think to describe something. This is another example of that.
Learn the right steps to different dances, and fell victim to interlopers' glances. Lost the game of chance. What are the chances?
Ooh, the flip on
chance. They'll go home
chance.
to their husbands, smug cause they know they can trust him, then feverishly calling their cousins.
to tell.
Guess who we ran into at the shops, walking in circles like she was lost.
Wow. And then saying like, oh, we'll tell everyone, we'll tell all our friends, like we're going to tell everybody we know, gossip. Hey, guess who I just saw in the store running around in circles like she was lost? Your ex, like, dude.
Walking in circles like she was lost. Didn't you hear? They called it all off. One gasp, and then how did it end?
Ooh.
Say it once again with feeling, how the death rattle breathing, silenced as the soul was leaving, the deflation of our dreaming, leaving me bereft and reeling, my beloved ghost and me, sitting in a tree, DYING.
Brother, say it once again with feeling, how the death rattle breathing, silenced as the soul was leaving, the deflation of our dreaming, leaving me bereft and reeling, my beloved ghost and me sitting in a tree, DYING. Oh my God.
Sitting in a tree, DYI.
Like the fact that you think to spell out, right? Like, oh, how do I elaborate this and say like we're dying, but it doesn't rhyme. Just spell it out in the cadence. Like that's
Sitting in a tree, DYING. It's happening again.
I love that. Sorry to pause again. It's happening again. The melody too.
It's happening again. How did it end?
Oh, the way she said how right there. Sorry to pause for a fifth time. The way she said how, you can hear her voice.
How did it end? I can't pretend like I understand. How did it end? Come one, come all. It's happening again. The empathetic hunger descends. We'll tell no one except all of our friends, but
Wow.
I still don't know. How did it end?
Ooh. That was it? Wow. Okay. Round of applause for Taylor Swift. How did it end? Dude, I find it. I find it so. I don't want to say ironic. What's the word I'm looking for? Perfect? Like the time. I just punched y'all. The timing was so perfect for this, right? And let me explain why. Because I just did a reaction to intro plus. It was intro plus ready for it. And in there is when I found out her writing process. Some of it. And I keep saying it, but 150 plus songs. 150 songs at the age of 15, 16, right? Cling on to that, all right? Cling on to that. Because how old is she now? Is she late 20s? Or, because it was 2003 when one, either like late 20s or early 30s is where I'm guessing is where she's at. Imagine how many, 35. Okay, she's 35. Imagine how many songs she's written now. And that, so, okay. 15 times 2 is 30. So if you theoretically do the math there, 150 plus 150, 300. But it's probably more than that, right? It's at least, it's got to be more than 300. That's why, like that. Okay, the penmanship in that shined, and that's a lot of the reason why, right? Reps. It's like going to the gym. The more you lift weights, the more your muscles will develop. The more you write songs, the more your penmanship develops. But also, like, the more experiences you go through in life, like as you get older, you know, you go through more things, so you're able to pull from that. You get more stuff to pull from, right? And then you have more stuff to pull from as you get older, but then the more you write, you know how to mold and make whatever event you're writing about be more cohesive and intricate. And there you go. I mean, it was right there in front of you. Like, yeah. Yeah. I didn't know her lyrics went that deep, is what I'm saying. I didn't know her lyrics went that deep. But now I do. It's just getting me more excited for folklore, if I'm being honest with you. I know it's probably too early to say, but I just feel like I'm really going to enjoy folklore. Either way, thank you so much for that request, Jamie. That was sick. Let's get a round of applause for Jamie and Taylor Swift.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that reaction. If you did, remember to hit that like button and subscribe. And feel free to tune into our live streams every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 8 p.m. so you can see it all happen all live. And we can get to know you as a person. Much love.